lovelies. Everyone's always talking about loving yourself and making time for self care. But what does that really look like? And it can look like different things for different people. But I want to tell you what that looks like to me. And that's what this vlog is about. If you, like me, often have wondered what's all this love yourself mantra about, this is what I've discovered is ways in which works for me. And maybe it might work for you. I'd love to hear small ways in which you look after yourself. Please subscribe to this video, like and comment, and let me know small ways in which you look after yourself. So I'll tell you what sparked off this whole declutter abhiyan today. Yesterday I went to get my eyes checked after postponing it forever, right? You know, in a couple of vlogs I've been talking about how my eyes are bad, and much to my horror and my lovely doctor's horror, my right eye has gone up 2 diopters. Now what that means is I was at minus 6.75. Now in one eye, it's gone up to minus 8.5. And when Doc took a closer look, he realized that it was early onset of cataract. There I've said it, early onset cataract in one eye. And I had been ignoring that. So that sort of gave me a bit of a jolt. And so one of the ways in which, for me, I think I need to look after myself better is really pay more attention to regular health checkups, look after my health. Now, I don't know if it's conditioning, I don't know if it's being brought up as an Indian woman, but it's our health has always been not that important. It's always been the health of our children, the health of our partners that has taken precedence over our own. So much so that we power through terrible menstrual cramps. I mean, it starts there, right? You power through your menstrual cramps. That's when it starts with your adolescence. And then you just sort of learn to ignore your health and power through everything. And I do that a lot. I ignore how terrible I'm actually feeling. And I just go about doing everything. I don't take a break. If I'm flat on my back because I'm sick, that's the only time that I take a break. So for me, one of the ways to look after myself has been to take these things seriously. So annual health checkups, eating my medicines, making sure I have all my meds on time, actually going and buying one of those dadu type pill boxes, filling it up just to be happy about it, and then taking those meds regularly. Getting on top of my health has been a really significant way for me to say, yes, my health is important too. Another way I've realized works for me is if I'm stressed about something, if I'm beginning a new project, I really need to declutter. So this is something that I do, and I've embraced as something that I do. It gives me joy, and I think in the process of reorganizing, keeping things in a particular way, I'm also reorganizing my thoughts, I'm reorganizing priorities, I'm getting rid of clutter, and I'm doing that inside as well. So that's been another really significant way to declutter and look after myself. And the other harder thing to do has been not to be such a people pleaser so much, and try and lay down boundaries in several relationships. And I have slowly begun to do that. Relationships that no longer are nurturing in any way, I have begun to become aware of that and lay down boundaries. So whether it's been a couple of friendships where I've put down boundaries, or even a significant relationship, I've started to put down a few boundaries. That's been harder to do. It's easier to reorganize my table, in full disclosure, but that's, I think, a really important way to look after yourself. Phone usage, I think minimizing phone usage has been helpful. So I've become really mindful that if even if a friend calls me after a certain time, I don't take the call, and I will get back to this person when I am able to. Uh, Also, not, I try not to use my phone after 8 p.m. in the evening, because I know that if there's an emergency, my family, they have my landline and they will call me on that. And I think everybody else can wait, honestly, especially when Kia is home with me. When Kia is not home with me, let's say she's on a school trip, then of course my phone's on 24/7. You come on. That's how it is. Another significant way of looking after myself has been spending time with friends. Some of my dearest friends, unfortunately, do not live in Bangalore. We all grew up together at NID, our alma mater, and now they're all over the country, even the world. But making time for that phone call every once in a while, and making time to take a short trip to their place. I am in October. I'm going to Goa with another bestie of mine, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to usher in my 47th in Goa, so there's a vlog coming up about that. So, spending time with friends, whether it be a phone call or traveling to meet them, or they're coming over to see you, or the two of you, the two of us traveling out together sometime, has been balm really to my soul. Putting on red lipstick, because I think growing up, Amma never wore lipstick. Amma never wore makeup. She's beautiful, right? I mean, she didn't need to. She didn't even wear kajal. Okay, so I don't think we had any lipstick at home. So even now, if I put on like a really red lipstick, Amma's like, oh, that's really red. That's a red lipstick. So even if she's not really saying that, I can hear her in my head when I put on red lipstick. That's really red, Kavita. That's a lot of kajal. But I like it. So putting on red lipstick, even though I am working from home, has been nice. And in terms of art, the most beautiful way to look after myself and love and show love for myself is single mindedly painting the things that give me joy. I mean, that's it. Not catering to any audience, but just like falling into rabbit holes that excite me, that keep me curious, that I love doing. That I love trees, birds, nature, whatever. It could be, I don't know, some other rabbit hole tomorrow. And there's loads of other stuff. It's spending time playing with Leia and Tintin. It's just so good to have doggos. I love them to bits, and they're so different from one another. Leia is needy, and she's like a big, huge, burly sack of potatoes, and playful, and she'll get along with everybody. Tintin is a mega wuss. He's scared of all loud noises, but he's like really mean to all the other dogs outside of home. At home, he's like a big baby. Spending time with the dogs, reading more, listening to music, going for walks, showing up for my workout, even on leg days, which are like really tough. All the ways in which I have been trying to show up for myself and care for myself. I'm so curious to know how you do these things. How do you look after yourself? How do you make time for self care? And what does that even mean for you? And what are the challenges of making time for yourself as a woman, as a mum, or maybe as someone with a hectic job or whatever? Like, what are your challenges? I would love to hear from you. So please do subscribe to my channel, comment in the chat box, let me know what's going on with you, and yeah, stay snug, my beautiful people.